It's been a while since I've been on here. I almost forgot how to do these videos. I was like, where do I go on YouTube or how do I do this? But I was reading Matthew 5, and I got down to the bottom to some of the later verses, and it said something interesting that stood out to me. It said that if you're at the altar and you're offering a gift, stop if you haven't gotten things right with your brother. Once you get things right with your brother, then offer the gift. And I think that spoke volumes because today people are just thinking they can offer God worship without being right with his people, without getting things right with his people. You know, he obviously says, you know, how can you love me if you don't love your brother? So it's a lot of conflict going on in the churches. A lot of people who haven't forgiven each other. A lot of people who have been holding grudges and things of this nature. But they also want to offer worship to God. But God can't accept that worship because your heart isn't right with your brother. Us being in fellowship and us being in right standing with each other is important. We have to follow the directions of Matthew 18 and come to a resolution on whatever issue it is you may have with a brother or sister. I just think it's important to approach this because I see this all the time. I see somebody, you know, I may be in the midst of somebody says, "Hey, I don't mess with sister so and this happened with brother so and so then, and we haven't spoke since." Just understand that your worship is in vain if you haven't gotten right with your brother or if you haven't gotten right with your sister. You have to come to a resolution and you have to have the right heart before you offer God anything. You got to understand that his people are an extension of him. We're all connected in this. And you can touch your brother. You can speak to your brother and well, you can speak to God too, but your brother is physically right there in front of you. And if you can't get things right with him, you're not gonna come to God with the right heart. It's just not gonna happen. But yeah, that spoke volumes to me, and that's all I got for you guys, people. Let's make sure that we're reconciling things with those who we have grudges with and those who we have an alt against, as the scripture says. Before we try to offer worship, before we try to offer praise to God, let's make sure that we're in good relationship with each other first. That's important.